Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, it's Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday evening. And boy, a lot of fun. There's 56 people in the Instagram room. This is simulcast on Instagram as well. And if you're joining live, thank you for joining me. And it's also taped thereafter on the West Coast. It's a little bit after 7 o'clock. And Jesus is in control, says Jeremy. Amen. Texas Aki, says someone. If you missed being a Mitch earlier today, uh, boy, I mean, that was incredible because we had two people in Mexico. We had one person in Russia, one person in the Philippines. We had Guam, um, American Samoa, and we had another person in Eastern Europe. It was just incredible. So, is there anyone else internationally that's tuning in tonight? Tell me if you are. Where are my international viewers before we start with everyone else in the house? Mitch is not in. Mitch Mikado is not international. Even his lobsters he eats is not international. Lisa's tuning in. Lisa sees tuning in from Puerto Rico. Anyone in the IG International? I know last night we had Spain and France tuning in international in the Instagram room, and we had Iran last night. Siberia, my goodness, someone from Siberia is tuning in. Well, thank you for watching. Sonic just made a joke. I'm not saying that back on air. Just oh no, 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 I'm not saying that. Oh, and he also said it in the Instagram room. I'm not saying that on air. So thank you for this is your second stimulus check, your second stimulus check package, and your third stimulus check update for tonight with big developments across the board about what's going on with your state stimulus. I'll be covering these details and more as we tune in on a Wednesday evening. If you did not watch Check, which I've dropped into the pin comment here in the pin comment. I don't know if I've dropped in the pin comment over there. The development tonight is that the House of Representatives has passed an extension to the CR. Now, that means it is now landing in the Senate, and we'll see tomorrow whether the Senate approves an extension of the CR or not. And then it would land in the president's office if they do, and we'll see if the president accepts a extension of the CR or not. Remember, for extension of the CR by 1 week, it requires the House, Senate, and the president all together. And with that, who is in the room? I see Annie. I see Ralph. Do I talk to a volunteer about help in Colorado? How do I talk to? Oh, so if you're looking to talk to a volunteer, I will drop into the pin comment above a link to the volunteer website. It's news.lalate.com/community. And if you watched Check or any of those videos, I put it in the links to the videos now. It says volunteers, so there's always a green light. General is in the IG room, and Tamale House is in the room as well. Tony Jump, Eric, I see Eric, and I see Kathy, and I see Dominic, and there's Laura and Lance, and there's Jessica and Deborah, and there's Nicole, and there's Jonathan, and there's Larry Maui again, there's Anna, Mara of the Sea, and the Dreamweaver, and Vanessa, and there's Dorothy, and then Angela, and there's Balls, and there's Sally, and then Ashton, and Jonathan, and Miss Ashley, and Ernest, and Larry Kennedy, and Rico, and Tamila, and Lorena, and Lisa, Cynthia, and Ledek, Chastity, Bata, Gunnar, Gracie, and Patty, Angela, Lauren, Clara, and Brenda, and oh boy, Vanessa, Diane, Jonathan, Melissa, Antonia, Miss Ashley, Roy, and Mimi, and B. Thomas, and there's William, wow, and Shina, and Jamie, and Carl, and Tanner, Terry, and Alex, and Helen, and Bad Kitty, Bad Kitty, Rick, Ricky Smith, and Miss Ashley, and Jim, and Glenda, and Donna, and Diana, and hello, and meow, and Scott Watson. Wow, thank you, Scott Watson, for the super chat. Jesus from wow, from Querétaro, Mexico again. Wow. So one of my Mexico viewers are tuning in back again. Lisa and Cindy. And Jonathan Hicks, I love you back, man. I appreciate it. And then Lisa, woof woof. Hello from Huntington. And Raquel and Donna and Catherine and Roberto, Chef Roberto and Deborah and Kenya from New York and Roberta and Steve and from Glitterdon and Miss Ashley and Kimberly and Michael. Well, there we go. And then the Instagram room. We have Sally with Muniz, and then we have Joma and Mimi, and then we have William, and then Yoni and Mali, and then Riga, and then Bijane and General Papusas. We got about 46 people in the Instagram room. And there's Muniz from Philadelphia and Lisa. Hola. Where's Lisa from? And then we have Big Ashy and then Sir Lloyd. Sir Lloyd. Wow. And then Oravel, and then Ring Ram, and then up here we have Raquel and Lenny and Taka, James and Naomi from Bakersfield, Salvador Perez. Where's Salvador Perez from? And then Tiffany Williams is joining Washington. Hello from Canada. Jamie Morgan from Canada. Wow. So we got Canada in a room. And we have Querétaro, Mexico, and wow, so we're starting to fill up Puerto Rico. Okay, so Lisa's from Puerto Rico. We have two from Puerto Rico, unless at least Lisa's in both rooms. Sometimes the same person's in two different places. What about the stimulus? I'll get to a second. Captain Purple. I like that Captain Purple. Cleveland and Danielle and Keone and Steve and Lisa and Karan and Candy and Tony from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Wow, that's gorgeous. Fawn and Andrea and Michael and Melissa from Ohio and Ortega from Calexico. Wow, there's our Daniel Ortiz again. David Ortiz. I'm sorry, David Ortiz. And Siberia, just incredible. We have Siberia as well in the house in New Jersey and Sugarland. My goodness. And Honolulu in New Jersey. Chocolate Phoenix is in New Jersey. Chocolate Phoenix is in New Jersey. Don't confuse with that. Hello from Greece. Tula. Tula is in Greece tuning in. Hello from Greece. And Dominican Republic. Lisa from Dominican Republic. And Edith in Cartagena, Colombia every night. Wow, I really appreciate it. So we have Edith from Cartagena, and then we have my friend from Querétaro, Mexico. We have repeats across the board. So I love my international repeats. Just wonderful. Boy, it's a great night. Oh, Romania. So Big Mackie is tuning in from Romania on Instagram. So that's really exciting. Romania is in Instagram as well. I wish I was in Greece tonight. I just, yes, I think we all need some Greece right now. Mitch McConnell from the Black Hole. I can't take it. Mitch McConnell's tuning in. Hello from Tijuana. Wow, where in Tijuana are you located? I did see what the name was. Johnny Sosa. Johnny Sosa. Hola, desde Tijuana. Where in Tijuana are you tuning in from, Johnny Sosa? My goodness. Buenasera. Buenasera, Jorge. Buenasera. Uh, oh boy. I'm about to get my languages wrong. Where in Italy are you from, Jorge? Because he's saying Buonasera, so it's clearly in Italy. Hello from Germany. Wow, Goth Breed Official is tuning in from Germany on Instagram. I'm gonna need a bottle of wine. Someone, I think we all need it. This is just Texas representing tonight. Then Arizona, Sue in Arizona. Antonia, all the blessings. Purple Tacos here. Gulfport, Mississippi. God bless the Purple Power family. Where is Jorge Faniella? ¿Cómo está, Jorge? ¿Cómo está in Italia? Hello from Germany. And then we got Kentucky in the house. Oh my goodness. So Rodney Haberson in Kentucky. And can you give a Tylenol? Can you give us Tylenol, Lily? Boy, I've had to pop Tylenol the last few nights because the ear, it's still not good. Mernsign Boons, Missouri blessed. Tammy's from Missouri. We should have an Xmas party. We sure can. I didn't get to hear from my Instagram people where because we had one from Italy because he's talking in Italian. He's talking into Italian, and we have one person from Germany. So what's going on with our checks we need before Christmas? So the San Diego says, Miss Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you. Viva Italia. Wow. So the news is that Nancy Pelosi doesn't want you to have anything before Christmas. Nancy Pelosi and the House passed an extension shortly after being a Mitch, but before check, you'll see it in the pinned comment. And so she has now moved it to the Senate. The Senate will vote tomorrow whether they want to extend it for 1 week or not, and then it'll go to the president. Buena Natale! Wow. So Lorena, where's Lorena tuning in? Lorraine Tuchon, are you in Italy as well? My goodness, how many? I'm in both rooms. How many people are from Italy in this room tonight? Hello from Panda Express. Hello from Panda Express. I love that. Hello from Soup Plantation. Hello. It's just, oh my goodness. So it now lands in Chef Roberto wants to cook some Sicilian food. Wonderful, Chef Roberto. Uh, so it now lands into the Senate tomorrow, and in the Senate we will see whether Mitch puts it to a vote or not. I can't really predict what's going to happen with Mitch. There was a Politico, I think 2 nights ago, that said Mitch wants to extend it. But Mitch posted a tweet that he blamed Nancy Pelosi for these extensions. So he may not want to extend it. I really don't know. Um, the stimulus check takes 10 days to get. So if you do the math, 10 days from Saturday, which was the original deadline, is the 21st. Um, Now, one thing that I did not make clear in one of the videos, I think it was a check right before this one, is that if for them extending it 7 weeks doesn't mean it's going to get done exactly 7 weeks from now. It could get 7 weeks from 7 days from now. It can get done in 4 days from now, 3 days from now. So there is sort of still a way to get the check before Christmas. Let's do the math. Let's do the math right now. I mean, the 25th is not a mailing day. So 24 minus 10, 14, 14. So they would have to get it signed by the president by the 14th. That's doing the math on camera. I don't know what day of the week the 14th is, but the president signs it by the 14th. You could still get a check on Christmas Eve, as talk about down to the wire here. So does it have to take 10 days? Well, it does take 10 days to receive it electronically if you're signed up for SSI or SSDI, or you pay your benefits, or you pay your IRS taxes electronically. So it takes 10 days at best. The 14th is a Monday, says Pamela. Okay, so that works. So, uh, you know, you, maybe that should be the Purple Power's new push. Get it done by the wait a second. The 14th is Monday. No, what day? Yeah, the 14th is Monday. So, tell them to get it done this Monday so people can have the check on the 14th, on the 24th. Um, I'd love to do the memes for this one, or the images for this one. Do you not want us to have a nice Christmas? A Merry Christmas is getting this done on Monday, signed by the president on Monday. Hello, Freddie Stockton from the Philippines, tuning in again. And that way you can get the check by the 24th. Do you think the president would do executive orders? Uh, you know, I don't know. The 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 chaos of the White House lately is indicative of no, because there literally has been chaos there. So that my suggestion, my thought is no. Um, no, he can sign it tomorrow. I mean, yeah, the president can sign an executive order at any moment. Pelosi's losing the Senate Georgia seats for sure. I don't know anything about the Senate, the Georgia Senate seats. I haven't been following that race much, so I don't know what's happening. What is happening to our government? They're just awful. They're just awful. So let's get to state stimulus. I want to get you some money. So let's get to state stimulus. Pull out your pen and paper, and if you hear your state called, write this down on a piece of paper. And then after that, I want you to help me by telling me where you may have got stimulus. So I know a lot of people on Being a Mitch gave me incredible information, but I didn't have a pen on set. So hopefully those same people are here as well. How does this assistance go to the people owed or the ones who owes? That's a great question. So it generally goes to you, but you have to prove that, and you don't have to actually owe something. It can just be a financial burden where it is currently. All right, so let's go over some of the states. Mississippi, rent is being paid. This is from Mississippi viewers, so get your pen and paper ready. If you hear your state called, write it down. In Mississippi, and there's what, 900 people in the room and 40 on Instagram. In Mississippi, Mercy House, Home Savers, and Salvation Army are paying rent. In Philadelphia, there's a big $4 million stimulus package coming out, so watch for that. In Indiana, call 211 and also contact indianahousing.org. In Kentucky, contact Community Action Agency for utilities. So Kathy Rose just asked about Kentucky. Kentucky Community Action Agency for utilities. Pennsylvania, contact United Way. New York, contact One Shot. Michigan, contact Salvation Army. Arizona, contact New Leaf. Georgia, contact United Way. Dallas, Texas, contact 214-670-INFO or cityofdallas.com. They're helping with rent and utilities. Military people, go to militaryonesource.mil. For heating, if you have heating oil in your home, contact HEAP, HEAP. In Michigan, contact that's Mississippi. In Mississippi, contact MSHDA, eviction diversion. In Rhode Island, contact Crossroads. In Delaware, contact 211. In Texas, contact 211. In El Paso, contact Project Bravo. In Rhode Island, also contact Housing Authority of Rhode Island. In Arizona, oh boy, I can't read my notes. In North Carolina, oh boy, I can't read my notes here either. I'll have to go over that again later. Now, what's important to understand is that those are privates, those are nonprofit organizations who are nationally, and that is in addition to city, state, county, and your utilities companies. Michigan, MI, there's a program called, oh, what did I just do? Oh Lord. Okay, I'm back. Let's try that again. I just hit the whole screen. It almost killed everyone. In Tyler, Texas, call Catholic Charities. Okay, so thank you. Let me write some stuff down here. Tyler, Texas, Catholic Charities. Now, Catholic Charities has helped a lot in Texas. So if you're tuning in from like Austin, reach out to Catholic Charities. Anyone else that has gotten rent or food or utilities, Arizona 211. Yeah, Arizona 211 is true. Thank you for Shark in the Instagram room. Arizona 211. California Call Community Action. Okay, so California Call Community Action. Is that for utilities or is that for rent also? Let me see if I can do it this way. Okay, there we go. Don't LA, don't get hurt. I know. LA, Virginia United Way was doing rent grants, but stopped the application for being accepted December 1st. Jonathan, So United Way for Virginia. That's really good news. Okay, so Catholic Charities for Mississippi. So people getting Catholic Charities a lot of places. I'm just going to say, just consider Catholic Charities almost everywhere because I'm hearing Catholic Charities across all of Texas, and now I'm here in Mississippi. Ohio mortgage payments. So if your mortgage is private, a lot of the privates doing it, like Chase. Someone got something from Chase yesterday. How can we check the private references? Says Adam Gray. Well, the privates are United Way, Catholic Charities. These are nationally known 100-year-old uh, institutions, so nonprofits. So there's nothing to worry about with them. All right. What about Corpus Christi in Texas? Kentucky. Oh, wait. Someone just said something about Kentucky. Oh, that was good. Uh, in Kentucky, try stopmyeviction.org. Interesting. Stopmyeviction.org. Salvation Army. Touch is amazing. It's just there's jokes everywhere. Uh, in Los Angeles, California, contact child in Whittier for rent help. I don't know what that means. How do I 211 for, oh boy, now there's a lot of people in the room. Now we went to 1,000 very quickly. What about North Carolina? Yeah, someone got North Carolina rent last night, and I wrote it down. Oh boy, someone just said something. House Wake Talamon Corporation for rent in Wake County, North Carolina. Jennifer just said House. What is that? House Wake Talamon Corporation. I've never heard of that. Alabama. Someone just asked about Alabama. Urban League and State Housing Authority. Community Action helped pay $1,000 of my light bill in California. Okay, so Community Action is definitely working for utilities in California. That's wonderful. I got $20,000 in Michigan. Wow. So Larry Whelan just got $20,000 in Michigan. What did you get the 20,000? Who did you get the $20,000 from? Larry got 20,000 in Michigan. That is the second highest I think I've heard on this channel so far. Florida, nothing for Las Vegas. Wow, there's 40 people on the Instagram. Yes, Clark County, Las Vegas. Al Mararian, Clark County in Las Vegas for Instagram is doing rent, but apparently it's a little bit slow. Help from Miami. Yeah, Miami-Dade County is doing rent. Georgia called Community Action for rent and utilities. Okay, so people are getting community action for I'm just going to say community action for everywhere and just check because people are getting community action in a lot of places. Um, and this is sort of like United Way, like Catholic Charities. So that's what's really good news is that community action, Catholic Charities, United Way, Salvation Army is now appearing to help people and a lot of people. So Kern County, California, United Way just said for utilities, said Cindy. So what we're seeing now, this is a really great room. Thank you so much. We're seeing really wonderful, nice people in the room right now. Clark County not taking applications anymore, tapped out. Oh, that's awful. So for my Clark County viewer and for anyone else that's tuning in for California, is that we're now seeing that there's a lot of these nationally known, very long-standing organizations that are helping for rent or utilities or both across many different states. And those are Catholic Charities, Community Action, Salvation Army, and United Way. For Georgia, it's United Way and Salvation Army. This is just incredible. So now let's someone said something very rude in Instagram to someone else just a second ago. So what's important to understand is that there are some cities, counties, and states that are doing things as well. So now that we've gone through some of the what I call the privates, the non-government, the uh, non-government agencies. Let's go over some of what's the government is doing. Uh, Rent grants are being handed out in St. Louis County, in San Diego County, the whole state of New York, the city of New York, the city of Alabama, the city of Nashville, the city of Houston, and then counties across Georgia like Gwinnett and DeKalb. Counties in Florida, Dade County, Broward. Some of them are running out. Stimulus checks are coming in Orange County, Florida, off and on. They may have stopped it again. In Colorado and in New Mexico. Orange County, California, Patricia Arnold. So consider community action. Um, this is what's really great news. Housing Authority of, someone just said something great. Housing Authority of San Bernardino. Okay, so thank you, Latasha. Housing Authority of San Bernardino has helped with rent in California. I'm writing that down because I've had a lot of people asking me about San Bernardino in on Purple Power. Housing Authority of San Bernardino. For some reason, I have a lot of viewers from like Big Bear, Riverside, and San Bernardino. And so that's what's really good news. Community action, wow. Stimulus checks in Vermont. Not a lot of states have done the actual stimulus check. But those are New Mexico and Colorado. Maryland might be doing one. Philadelphia may be doing one. And that, but what I want you to understand is that I'm missing some people on Instagram. Oh boy, oh, is it? Is that there's help across the board. So what I want you to understand, because I just saw a comment. Okay, so Lisa just dropped a comment. I don't want to say anything negative to Lisa. I want to say this as helpful to everyone and helpful to Lisa. So let me use her comment as an example of why you do not want to do this. In fact, I talk about this in either one of the videos today or yesterday. Lisa just wrote on the screen, someone please message me if someone can help me. I need help. So, Lisa, I want to explain why I don't want viewers to do that. I don't want a viewer to post on the channel or post on Facebook or post on anything. Please contact me if you can help me. I'm going to explain to you why. Because there are people out there that are looking to exploit people, and they're looking for people that are waiting for you to say that. And then they're going to leap into it and then say, hi, I can help you. And they'll misrepresent what they are and who they are and all that. And they'll try to sell you Bitcoin and things like that. And so what you want to do is you want to reach out to the volunteers. What you always want to do is you want to reach out to the volunteers. You don't want to sit back and say, someone contact me. Don't ever do that. I want to say this very clear because this is actually a very big issue. It's a very, very big issue. You don't want to sit back and say, since someone contact me, I'm in help. That's a sitting duck because what they're doing is there's a couple of organizations, crime organizations, that are going through social media and reaching out to people when they see those type of messages. Don't do that. You reach out to the volunteers. You reach out to the volunteers and go into the community page because you'll know that that is a volunteer. Can you repost how we contact the volunteers? Yeah. I'll write it on a piece of paper right now again. All the videos in the corner of the video, right up here, I'm putting a link now to the community page. And you'll see an image that says volunteer in bright purple. Um, how do we find the volunteers? So let me show it to Instagram first. Let me do a YouTube because I think YouTube is clear. So that is the link. It's news.lalate. Wait a second. Lord. Let me write a little clear for you. Talk about bad penmanship, my lord. So you're going to see a link. This one has clear penmanship. news.lalate.com/community. news.lalate.com/community. And let me, it's backwards. Oh, it's backwards on the camera. Okay, great. So you can't actually see because it's reversed. Uh, so there we go. I try so much. Is there a way to private message on Twitter? There is at LLA. At LLA. But in all the videos, if you watch Check, which is pinned in the comment below, the first link in the Check in the corner is a link to the community page. And there you go. The community page. Mercy House Authority for Mississippi. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, let's go back over what we know so far tonight about these where this assistance is coming in. So Tyler, Texas, Catholic Charities, Arizona 211, California Community Action, Catholic Charities across the board, stopmyeviction.org in one of the groups. And what we learned tonight, and Housing Authority in San Bernardino were the new ones. And that was on top of what we also learned, what we already knew was in Mississippi, Mercy House, Home Savers, Salvation Army, Indiana ORG, Indiana 211, Kentucky Community Action, Pennsylvania United Way, One Shot in New York, Michigan Salvation Army, Arizona New Leaf, Georgia United Way, Mississippi MSHDA Eviction Diversion. And what's important to see is that we're seeing that United Way, Community Action, Catholic Charities, uh, Salvation Army, and United Way are helping people in a lot of different places. Florida, Miami-Dade help for rent, please. Yeah, so Florida, Miami-Dade actually has it on their website. So you go to the website of Miami-Dade. Oh, thank you for the nice comment, Tracy. I appreciate it. Catholic Charities is wonderful in San Diego. So Storm Star in Instagram, just as Catholic Charities is wonderful on Instagram. I need help with groceries in Mississippi, Janny. So if you reached out in Mississippi to Mercy House, Home Saver, Salvation Army, that should work. What's important to understand is that the volunteers are very good for helping people across the country, and they're also good for food and also for gifts. So United Way and Salvation Army and Toys for Tots are also sending out um, uh, gifts. So if you need gifts for your children because you could not afford any, consider that as well. So there you go. I want to volunteer. Can I help? Bella Bella. Yes. So if you want to help, go into Instagram or go into uh, Twitter or go into Facebook and send a message. Um, Someone sent a message said they wanted to volunteer, and I didn't respond quick enough, and they took issue to the fact that I didn't respond fast enough. So, understand that this channel gets, I don't know, 100,000 comments a day. It's just across the platform, and there's like 100,000 comments, and who's reading them all? Me. So it's just so if I miss something, cut me some slack if I don't respond the first time. There is a auto reply on Instagram and Facebook, and so that auto reply gives you a link to the community page. Do I have lipstick on? No. Is that same person that asked that question last night? We were having a laugh about you. Wait, who is that person? Let me go up and see who is that person that is comment about. So Naldo M, do you have lipstick on? Are you the same person that said that last night? So we actually had a joke about if you are that person, we have a joke about you earlier before the video started on Instagram, because we were actually chatting about what I do use. So here it is. It's chapstick, key lime, or chapstick graham cracker. So no, there you go. We're actually just, I know it is. It's just it's like okay. There you go. Need help for anything in Louisiana. Louisiana State Housing Authority and what was the other one? I think it was a Urban League. So there you go. Good night, sending blessings. Well, I appreciate that, Dorothy. There you go. Stimulus checks in Texas. I don't ever think there's going to be stimulus checks in Texas. The big states like New York, California, and Texas, I don't ever see saying out stimulus check because it's just too expensive. It just really is too expensive. Um, Now, smaller states, I think that could happen. I think that could happen. Reach out to your senators and Congress in Mississippi. Is Colorado giving stimulus? It is. It is. Where was that for heat in Mississippi? Um, Mississippi Mercy House, Home Savers, and Salvation Army. Um, Reach out to your senators and Congress. There you go. How is your ears? I hope it's feeling better. It's a little bit annoyed tonight because I had to do something in the middle of the day. So it's literally like I'm having on the edge, and I've had problems at night. So I'm gonna pop Tylenol before I Advil before I crash because it's bothered me the last 2 nights. But thank you for asking. That's really quite nice. Thank you for all your info and sending out daily. Well, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. Al Mozarmian. I hope for Las Vegas you find something. If the fact that Clark County is closed, I would reach out to those ones we talked about: Community Action, Catholic Charities, Urban League, United Way, and Salvation Army. Um, what about Alabama? State Housing Authority for Alabama, Urban League as well. Is Kentucky getting a stimulus check? I don't know. I get that question a lot. People always ask me, is this getting a stimulus check? If it's not something I've announced, then I've not heard it. Now, things could change by the minute. Someone on Instagram said, what about Missouri? Mary Huntvin said about Missouri. So Missouri rent in St. Louis and then utilities across the state. Colorado, stimulus is only for unemployment. Thank you. Alabama, stimulus check. I don't know. I really don't know. What is Urban Lake? Urban League. Urban League. Urban League. Clark County. Yeah, someone just told me on Instagram that Clark County is closed for rent in Las Vegas. So there we go. Oh, getting ready for my first payday on Friday. Congratulations, Brian Kelly. Congratulations. There you go. Miss Ashley, 1.2. Yeah, there's been about 1,000 people in all three of the chats tonight. These charities are stepping up and doing job Congress won't, says Stormy and Instagram. Very well said. It's very well true. These charities are doing incredible work. And so I think the messaging that viewers are now understanding is that the charities and your city, county, and state are helping with rent, food, utilities, Christmas gifts, and then what's important to understand is that if you're in a state in which they don't have money, the charities are really doing great stuff. Then you need to watch for your state extending UI benefits because that could happen as well. Because some states are extending your unemployment benefits for as well. Can you reach out to me in Mississippi? So someone just said that again. Ugh. So what you want to understand is you need to reach out to the volunteers. Don't ask for people to reach out to you because there are scammers on all social media platforms that are prying on people looking for people to reach out to you. Ellen, I need to know where. Oh, Instagram drops a little thing on the screen. I don't know what that is. Are they extending the UI benefits? So both of the proposals are to extend UI and PUA into January. Yeah, so don't post. Contact me. Here I am. Come and contact me. Oh my God, that is just you're just a sitting target. Don't do that. Don't do that. Reach out to the volunteers. They are there. And it's as simple as that. LA for president, you have my vote. Well, I appreciate that. There you go. Thank you for tuning in for tonight's Purple Power Live. 39 minutes in, so that's a long one. My hair looks purple tonight. It looks purple. So does my hair looks purple. As always, thank you for a great evening. Thank you for the international viewers who tuned in tonight. Boy, Colombia, Mexico, we had Siberia, we had Russia, earlier today we had Guam, and we had Tijuana on this broadcast as well. I didn't get to hear where the person was from Tijuana, because that is very close to Los Angeles. And boy, it was an international day. We're covering a lot of people internationally. Thank you for the nice comments across the board. And I never got to find where those people were from Italy as well. Some people early on in the room were clearly from Italy. Oh, someone here from Hawaii, Islander 501 from Italy is tuning in, and Maine, Mark Ryder from Maine, and Deas from Illinois. Michigan is in Brooklyn, Ohio, is joining in, and there is someone. What's going on with EDD Extra 666? They're not doing that yet. Houston volunteers, please. All the volunteers help nationally, so you don't need a volunteer for just where you are. They all help nationally. Keep smiling, says Latasha. Absolutely well said. And there you go. Thank you for tuning in. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay with LA for more.